Okay, so if you've been around the value building marketing crew over here long enough, you know that we're always going to tell you that you need to have a marketing strategy in place, whether this is you and your team putting it together or working with an agency, fractional CMO to get this put in place. Marketing strategy is going to save the day every single time. And so, with our publish not perfect mindset that we've been sharing about, really making sure that your marketing assets aren't getting hung up in draft mode because you're waiting for that perfect blog, and really just going and publishing it so that you can get it out there. A marketing strategy is one of the tools that is going to allow you to have the freedom to have this publish not perfect mindset, because you're going to have a game plan, you're going to be able to batch work and make sure that you're getting out of your own way.
Yeah. So, when you start with the strategy first, especially the way that we develop our strategies, you see the whole year ahead of you. You know exactly what's coming and what to expect. You know when your marketing team's going to be sending things through for approval, when you're going to be expected to hit that publish button. And so you can plan for it and make the time in your schedule for it. That alone makes it so much clearer and easier for you to make yourself available for those things, so that if you don't have a process that bypasses you yet, you can be prepared to participate in the process and keep things moving along.
Absolutely. So, strategy first, put a marketing strategy in place, and that's going to be something that ensures that you're planning and supporting publishing those assets that are part of your goals, and making sure that you have a process in place to be able to hit that send button so that you're not letting those drafts waste your time, waste your money. Because at the end of the day, remember, what's the worst that can happen? If you don't hit that send button and you let that marketing asset end up in your inbox, or sorry, well, whatever your end up in your campaign folder, whatever your tool you're using, the worst that can happen is that you miss an opportunity because you're not hitting send. So make sure that a strategy is in place to help support this from a long-term perspective.
Yeah, and I'll just add one more kind of thought to this. Something that we see a lot of times, especially with busy business owners, is that then when they go to start reviewing marketing items, it can feel like a lot of work for very little payoff. I'll use the example of a blog post. It may take some time to go through and read a blog post and leave edits, especially early on when a writer is getting to know your voice and the subject matter of your business. And it can feel like wasted time. But when you have that strategy and you can see the bigger picture, and you can see that, okay, this one blog post is going to turn into this many emails, and it's going to turn into social media posts that'll go across the whole year. It's going to ultimately become a video that we can use. We can add it to our outbound prospecting emails. When you start to see the bigger picture of what your marketing team plans to do with those pieces of content or that collateral that they're creating, then it's going to help you to want to invest your time in that approval process instead of feeling like it's just wasteful and there's more important things that you can do. So start with that marketing strategy, get it in place, know exactly what your next year looks like so that you have the right perspective to go into your approval process with a published, not perfect mindset.